Hey there, Steve Kripta here, and in today's video I'm going to bring 3 tips on how to bring consistency into your business. You see, it doesn't matter what training you're on or what leader you speak to, these two words, be consistent, are always into the strategy. So I'm having a conversation with one of my teammates today, and she asked me, she's looking for advice, and I said, you have such great skills that if you brought consistency into your strategies, I don't even know what kind of success that you would have. It would just be huge. And the response was, and this is what she said to me, she says, I have consistency in everywhere in my life, but when it comes to my business, I don't. Can you help me with that? And I thought, man, that's a really good question. It was such a good question that instead of just answering her over the phone, I said, I'm going to put a video together and I'm going to put it on my site, and maybe it will help somebody else, and maybe somebody else will get some value out of that. So I'm hoping you get some value out of this. So to start down the road of consistency, and I had to remember way back when I first started this journey, I had to follow 3 steps. Okay? Step number 1 is to write your daily goals out. Write your weekly goals out. So what you want to accomplish in a week, whether it's prospecting so many people, whether it's creating this many pieces of content, whether it's doing those in addition to setting up something in your bid, like a funnel or a blog, or setting up a YouTube account or an Instagram account, whatever your weekly goal is, you have to put it in writing somewhere where you can see it. Okay? So that's tip number 1. Have weekly goals set up, okay? And if you don't attain those weekly goals, and they should be fairly obtainable, push yourself outside your limits, it's okay to round them back and start them again, but you have to add them on to the next week, okay? So tip number 2 is have daily goals, okay? So what do you want to accomplish when you sit down either in front of your laptop or your computer, or in front of your phone or in front of your video? What do you want to accomplish that day? Okay, now it's really important that you put some sort of timeline on each task, because it's really easy to spend an hour on one thing when you could do it in 20 minutes and push everything else off to the next day. So put time limits on them, and if you don't get it finished, that's okay, but you adjust each day as it goes and stretch and shrink as you go. Okay, so you have weekly goals, daily goals, and here's something really, really important. Let your family know what you're doing. Okay, now if you're by yourself, let your friends know, let your buddies know. Listen, I'm serious about taking this business to another level. I know where I can go with it, and if it's your family, you want to let them know what your vision is for them. Bring them into your realm. Okay, so let your family know what's going on. Let the people around you know what's going on. And if you need an accountability partner, reach out to an accountability partner and let them know what your weekly and daily goals are, because those are really important as well. And I'll tell you, I have like 3 accountability partners in my life right now, and I'm accountable. So I'm 41 years old and I have accountability partners. It's very important to have them in our business, because the best part about having a business is we're our own boss. The worst part about having our own business is we're our own boss. So follow those 3 tips, and with that sort of consistency, you will start having success. So I appreciate you for being here. I hope you have a tremendous day, and if you got some value out of this, leave me a comment. Feel free to share this, like it, put it on Facebook, wherever you want to put it. And listen, on January 5th at 9 p.m. Eastern, my buddy Chris Carroll and I are putting on a webinar, and one of the topics is daily mode of operation. So you might want to be on that. It's going to be really awesome. It's stevekripta.com/2015. So it's stevekripta.com/2015. It's going to be a free webinar on January 5th at 9 p.m. Thanks. See you later.